had a chat or a convo with someone who is elderly, mature, or senior in the things of God or in ministry, just to find out how they've actually managed to be where they are today. And you just want to know some area of life, how they've actually managed to be an inspiration, how they managed to be a role model, how they managed to be exemplary. Yeah, you just want them to just sit down with you, grab a coffee, just to learn more from them, that kind of vibe. So those are some of the things that we're going to be looking at today on Cracking a Convo with Gil right here on Gil Music TV. So if you are in for this one, trust me, it's going to be a whole lot of teachable moment that you're not going to want to miss. So pull up a chair, stay with me, and don't go away, because it's going to be a moment of fun, exhilarating excitement, and learning all together. So please don't go away, stay tuned.
I see the smoke on the horizon. I feel my heart pounding in my chest. I hear the war raging all around me, but somehow I feel like I was born for this. I can taste the fear, but I choose courage as I raise my shield.
Welcome to Gil Music, and thank you so much for joining me on my show, Cracking a Convo with Gil. And today we've got a very important subject that we want to discuss on, which is love and marriage. And with me in the studio is a very knowledgeable man I've known for years now. And trust me, you are not gonna remain at the way you are, because things are bound to change after listening to him speaking today. So without wasting much of time, let's just go straight into the business for today. Right, thank you so much for coming, by the way, Daddy. Thank you so much for joining me into the studio. Maybe you can introduce yourself to the viewers.
Thank you, viewers. How are you, wherever you are watching us from? My name is Bishop Dr. Albert Chikuni, also known as the Knowledge Tanker.
Indeed, and I'm so honored to have him, because he's one of the men that is actually rising and doing great exploits in our country. Right, just to get straight into our business for the day. On love and marriage, there's so many things that keep happening in our everyday life, and I've realized that we are messing up as youths and even as those that are already in it, because for some reason people get to find themselves not able to make it in the area of love and marriage. But thanks to the doctor of marriage that we have today in the studio, Bishop Albert Chikuni, is going to help us through understanding that. Okay, so Bishop, my first question this evening is, what is the recommended age for someone living their youthful phase to get married?
I cannot specify the age, because people, they mature at different ages. So what is recommended is the age of maturity. By age of maturity, I mean people differ in how they mature. As long as a person is matured to handle marriage, you're allowed to get into marriage. But obviously there is also specifications and provisions in different laws in different countries. Like in our case in Zimbabwe, the age of marriage is from the age 18 and above. So according to the constitution, anyone who has attained 18 years is eligible to marriage. But from a wisdom perspective, you can't say you've reached 18, then you rush into marriage. Because you may attain 18 as the age of majority, but without having matured. So it goes for maturity. Some mature at 18, some at 20, some at 25, some at 30. So I recommend people to marry when they are mature, when they now know what it takes or what it means to get married.
This is profound. Marry when you are mature enough to understand what marriage is, not just to enter into it for some temporary reasons or for some temporary excitement, because it's very dangerous for you. That's powerful from our Bishop right there. The second question this evening, what are some of the things in dating phase that you also find manifesting or popping up in marriage life?
You are saying some of the challenges.
Some of the challenges, exactly. That would be correct.
Right. The challenge is that in terms of like marriages, because it has to do with knowledge.
Yes.
Because many people, they enter into marriage without knowing what marriage entails. Because marriage is for the mature.
Yes.
Marriage is not for girls and boys. Marriage is for men and women. And marriage is for husband and wife.
Yeah.
So before somebody marries, are you a husband material?
Yeah.
Are you now a husband material? And the one that you want to marry, is she a wife material? Because it's an institution of a husband and a wife who are committed to live together and to start a family according to God's will. That's marriage. Because the first institution that God ordained is marriage. So marriage is God's design. So if marriage is God's design, then it has to be done according to God's prescription.
Exactly.
And I know this is a subject for another time.
Yes, that's very true. Wow. No way to add right there, because it's crystal clear from the doctor of love and marriage himself. Right, moving on to the third question. There's a saying which says, better marry late than never. I would also want to know how far true is this assertion as far as the quest for true love is concerned.
I think I've answered this question on the first question, whereby I talked about maturity. It's better to marry late after having acquired the necessary knowledge, and also when you are the material, when you fully know what you are going to be involved in. Because marriage involves two people who are not perfect. There are variations of imperfections. So definitely, when people are getting into marriage, let it be known that the husband is not perfect, the wife is not perfect. So there are two imperfect beings that are trying to live a perfect life in a perfect marriage.
Yes.
So such discrepancies, these are some of the challenges or foundations of the challenges that you face in a marriage.
Wow. This is just short and precise.